I-9 presents Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
It was the first ever regular season NFL matchup held outside of North America, featuring two storied National Football League franchises. But the event was so much more than just a battle on a makeshift gridiron. How you doing, everybody? I'm Russ Salzberg, and welcome to the Giants Go to London, our special look at the Giants' trip across the pond here to jolly old England. All right, let's get right to it and see what's coming up on Giants Go to London. We'll have the Giants' first day in the UK, including their practice at the Chelsea football facility. I'll share with you some of the sights and sounds that I experienced while in London. We'll go on a journey with Brandon Jacobs as he searches for the perfect gift for his wife. I sit down for a spot of tea with Giants All-Pro defensive end Michael Strahan. We'll catch up with some Giant fanatics from both sides of the Atlantic. And finally, we'll hear from the team as they reflect upon their trip to jolly old England. After a 7-hour plane ride followed by an hour-and-a-half bus ride, the Giants' first order of business here across the pond on day one was practice at a place where they play a different kind of football.
A long way is an understatement.
With some of the players still a little bit groggy from their trip, a group including head coach Tom Coughlin had a chance to meet with the manager of the Chelsea soccer team, Avram Grant. Pleasantries behind them, the Giants finally got onto the business at hand, practice.
It's just good to get your mind working, get your body moving around. We didn't go real fast, but just a lot of just mental corrections and going over things. I think that's good just to get our focus on what's going on.
Do the guys feel as though they've been thrown off the routine?
Yeah, you're not in the same continent, so obviously you're off the routine. But I think a lot of guys are handling it very well. Everybody traveled very well. Everybody feels we have a game plan. But the most important thing is that we play the Miami Dolphins, and we can't beat ourselves.
They are not training 100%, and you can see the speed, and you can see the power. So I wouldn't like to be there.
Do you think American football, National Football League football, will ever be popular in England? I mean, really popular like soccer?
I think it's getting popular, that's for sure. In Italy as well, where I personally come from. So I think it will take time, but I think it's a good show.
And with a large media contingent in tow, it was hard not to notice the Big Blues' presence in town.
They look at you a little differently. You know what I mean? People look at the buses, they see all those guys on the buses, big guys getting off the buses, wondering what's going on. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I think they're going to enjoy it and they're going to like it and they'll appreciate it.
All right, when in Rome, do as the Romans. When in London, do as the Londoners. So off I go. Fish and chips, I'll have cod. Yeah, and let's see. Have some coleslaw. How are the mushy peas? Good stuff. Oh, these better be good. I'm waiting in line long enough. I'm from Brooklyn, USA. I'm told these are very good. Which one do you recommend? Give me the traditional. I can't figure out this money yet, so why don't you pick it out for me? Oh, I got change too. This was worth the wait. A tasty pasty. Wet my whistle here. Alsop arm sounds good. Question. This seems like a nice place. Does the Queen come in here much? Not so much, no. Wasn't there some musicians, 4 guys from Liverpool?
Might have been the Rolling Stones. No, the Beatles. That's right. Yeah.
With
yeah.
the Beatles? I thought it was the Temptations.
No, they come from
Motown. All right. Night's young. I think I'll find someplace else. See you, mates. When I heard 500,000, and you know, this place is going to hold 90,000 people today, and you know, I don't think they all made the trip from New York and Miami, so there are a lot of Londoners, English people here watching the game.
Still to come on Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
We catch up with the group of Giants out and about town in jolly old England. Plus,
I'm Brandon Jacobs coming at you from London. Come with me on a perfect search for a gift for my wife.
then Coach Coughlin gets a special presentation from a select group from the NYPD.
You're watching Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
Hi, I'm Bill Johnson. Winners everywhere know you've got to be successful in the Heinz Red Zone. Let's take a look. It's late in the game and things look bleak. But a perfect pass in the Heinz Red Zone saves the day.
Insist on thick, rich Heinz tomato ketchup. It's America's favorite and the official ketchup of the New York Giants.
The Heinz Red Zone, where everyone's a winner.
For a couple with nothing, the discovery
Where'd you get the money?
found it was impossible to resist.
I got a bad feeling, Llewellyn.
I got a good one, so that ought to even out.
The consequences
Is this guy the ultimate badass?
are impossible to escape.
No, you don't understand.
These people are killing. They won't quit.
You know how this is gonna turn out, don't you?
Nope.
I think you do. No Country for Old Men. Rated R. In select theaters this Friday.
You're gonna get what you need!
Right now, when you order Verizon Fios TV, internet, and phone, you get a free Sharp 19-inch LCD HD TV. Experience the difference of pure high def with great premium content like HBO and Cinemax HD. With Verizon, you get the best TV picture, period. Plus the fastest internet, unlimited calling, and now Verizon gives you a free high def TV to bring it all together. That's what you need. Only from Verizon. It's the network.
No matter where you live, no matter how far you commute, there's one simple way to make it all a little more enjoyable. The Honda Civic. Every model designed with fuel efficiency in mind. The very affordable LX, the sleek and sexy SI, or the Civic Hybrid, the most fuel-efficient car in its class. The Civic from Honda. Join the family.
Hello? Quick question. Are the House of Darion samples ready to be shipped? So I'm headed that way now.
Imagine a phone that can take you from your music to your life and back again. With the Upstage by Samsung, it's not that hard to imagine.
Hey.
And coming soon, the Beyonce Special Edition B phone by Samsung.
I love the Chilean sea bass with saffron risotto.
Hey, you know what? I'd like a wider seat.
Excuse me. I'd like to watch something else now. Maybe a comedy.
It's easy to get used to the treatment you get with Continental's Business First. Just don't expect it everywhere.
Hey, mister, you thirsty?
Yeah. I'll have the 99 Bordeaux.
Huh?
Continental Airlines. Work hard, fly right.
You're watching Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, welcome back to jolly old England. Right now I'm standing outside the Giants Hotel, but just like myself, they didn't spend a whole lot of time in their rooms. They went about town enjoying themselves.
Yes, we are the New York Giants. You're correct. What are these guys doing? We are so sorry. Do we stick out like a sore thumb here? Oh, I knew it. We live in New York.
What are you guys doing here?
We play American football.
Oh, I know.
We come to play a football game.
Oh, you play football game?
Here in Wembley. Yes, we are.
What's gonna happen to me?
You taking trips. Are you taking trips? We are American football team. There you go. All right. Go and get my wife some Burberry. A Burberry scarf is what she wants, and I'm gonna find it for her. Do whatever I gotta do to find it. I'm looking for Burberry. That's what I need. Not strawberry, Burberry. I need it to be real.
Yeah. So you have to walk straight Oxford Circus, Burberry, just down there.
Okay, so it's about...
You can see in front. Near the Oxford Circus station, Burberry.
Thank you very, very, very much, my friend. Thank you.
How you liking London?
It's really good now. You know what'll make it even better? If I find a Burberry store.
Oh, you got
here we go. I know it.
All the way down there.
You ask a woman, you get it.
Is that Regent Street?
Regent Street?
No, don't go that way. That's where we came from. Oh, yeah, that way. One way down.
We'll go that way. Let's go. Down here, make a right. And we should hit it.
I made a promise to all the boys and girls that I will make sure not to upset them.
You scared me.
But you know what?
I'm scared of
You scared all the fun.
Yeah, you definitely scared this part. That's where I need to go. Infamous Burberry. Yeah, I can get the black one, yeah. Now, where do we go from here? But anyway, I got my wife a Burberry purse. She didn't ask for one. She looks for them all the time. Can't ever find the one she like, and I don't know if she like this one, to tell you the truth. But she'll see that I tried to get her something, and I got her a scarf, and I got her a watch that she didn't ask for. So she got two things in this bag that she didn't ask for, and I went through hell to get them. So hey, love you, sweetheart. It's called the Black Cab.
All right, well, you didn't have a whole lot of New Yorkers making the trip here to London. One very special group did. Members of the NYPD Gaelic Football Club were in town to play in their biannual tournament.
Every 2 years there's an international Gaelic Football Police tournament with 4 teams, the Dublin Guards, the London Metropolitan Police, the Northern Ireland Police and the NYPD. And we happen to have the tournament in London this year, so it's a great weekend. We have our tournament and the New York Giants and the Dolphins as well.
Now, with that twang, are you sure you're NYPD and not the Dublin Police?
Oh, no, it's NYPD, 18 years now, so we have quite a few Irish descent on the NYPD, and we like to keep the heritage alive. That's what our club was formed for, to keep the Irish heritage alive amongst the members of the NYPD.
And prior to the Giants' Saturday afternoon walkthrough, the boys in blue had a special presentation for Big Blue's head man.
On our jerseys, there's 23 cops killed in 9/11. We never wear this jersey. And in our set, we always present it to somebody, so we'd like to present it to you and the Giants for being so good to us this weekend. So,
that's terrific.
So thank you so much, Coach. You're a good man.
That's a tremendous thing. Okay. I take that very seriously, too, you know.
Okay.
My son was in the second tower, and when he was coming down, the police and firefighters were going up.
Yeah.
It was pretty chilling tale, but I take that very seriously, and thank you very much. And the fact that you don't wear the jersey, very significant to me.
And I'm happy to report, along with the Giants' 13-10 victory over the Dolphins,
On Saturday, we beat the Dubs.
the NYPD squad scored its own victory in their tournament as well.
Still to come on Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
How did the Giants really feel about their European journey, and would they recommend it to others? Then we catch up with some Giant supporters from both sides of the Atlantic. I sit down with Big Blue's Duke of Defense.
I'm Michael Strahan. Join me next when I have some tea with Russ in London. Wonderful.
You're watching Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
You guys watching football? Good stuff. That's high def, right? Oh, it's a bee in there.
Move! It's 4th and 1. This is a critical juncture.
Hey, can we flip over to figure skating?
What an amazing...
Wow, that's probably a big play, huh?
At least you can keep your heartburn from coming back with Prilosec OTC. The only OTC heartburn remedy that works to block heartburn before it begins. For 24 hours with 1 pill a day. Try Prilosec OTC, the round-the-clock heartburn blocker.
Introducing the Samsung Juke.
Hey.
Samsung, leading the music phone revolution.
Hey, I'm Jimmy.
I'm Terry.
I'm John.
I'm one of Earthlink's 2,000 employees.
I'm your internet service provider.
Your ISP. I am not a giant server in an air-conditioned room. I'm a living, breathing, hardworking internet person.
Just like you.
We've created spam blocker,
Virus blocker,
spyware blocker,
scam blocker. If there's a problem, we create a blocker for it.
We're here to protect and serve you.
More speed, more security. Earthlink, we revolve around you.
Get your first 12 months of Earthlink for just $29.95 a month. Call 1-800-OK-CABLE.
2 minutes left in the third quarter, I made a food run. Of course, I missed the best play of the game, and I lost my check card rushing back. Later, I discovered some charges I hadn't made.
With Wachovia check card protection, if you become a victim of confirmed fraud, 100% of any missing money will be credited to your account the next day.
My money was back before the next game. I'm with Wachovia.
We're absolutely obsessed with satisfying our customers. Wachovia.
Dunkin' Donuts knows it's not easy being a regular, everyday parent. To prove it, we tried this experiment with extreme motocross champ Carrie Hart.
Can you teach me how to ride a bike?
Sure. Let's start with a backflip off that 30-foot ramp. Follow me.
Sure, bud. Tighten up your helmet.
Made for the regular, everyday folks. Delicious pumpkin flavors. America runs on Dunkin'.
Start your tailgate party off right with 2 muffins, 4 bagels, and 6 donuts for only $6.
You're watching Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
Alrighty now, when one is in London, they say that the proper thing to do is have a spot of tea in the afternoon. So I said to myself, that's what I shall do. And I was accompanied no less by a chap who happened to be a Big Blue footballer.
In London. Nothing more fitting.
You do this all the time back home, don't you?
Every night I have my butler come and bring some tea to me. How many cubes would you like?
I'll take 2. There it is. The pinky out? Is that how it's supposed to be, the pinky out?
The pinky out like that. Your 2 hands. You don't do 2 hands. It's 1 hand, the pinky out. 1 hand.
You got bigger hands.
We can get you the child's cup if you like.
Now, has this whole trip been what you've expected it to be?
Yeah, it's been great, actually. I actually been better than I think I expected. I expected it to be a lot more hectic, a lot more unsettled. To be honest with you, it's been great. Everybody's handled it well.
Legitimately speaking, seriously, do you think the NFL would succeed in what it's trying to do, is making football international?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I think so because it's I think the biggest hurdle is making sure that everybody understands the game. I think once you understand the game, it's definitely interesting because every play is important. It's fast-paced, it's physical, it's challenging. I think that anybody would enjoy it, but just like with anything else, you have to understand it. They're crazy about soccer over here. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be an easy thing to pass off, just like it's not easy to pass soccer off in the U.S.
I like the way you carry that pinky out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really trying to do this every time I sip, make it authentic.
From our standpoint, media standpoint, it's been like a grind because it's the first time, so we're rushing around and we want to get and capture the feeling. Do you think if they did this on a regular basis, like there was an international game, 2 teams playing every week or every month, you think that could work?
Every week or every month? Every week? Boy, that'd be something. That'd be a lot of travel on the media part.
Yeah.
But I think just like anything else, if you do it enough, it just becomes more comfortable for you.
Now, can you get used to this whole English
Actually,
lifestyle?
I'll tell you, to be honest with you, this is some good tea.
You're
Very good tea.
Big tea drinker at home?
I'm gonna be after the day, you know, after this. I just need to learn the different brands, like Earl Grey and what's that other one?
I like that raspberry flavor.
Raspberry? I think that's American. I don't think that's really British. I think we came up with that one.
Well, whatever it is, it's good though.
Very good. You probably like that Sleepy Time tea too, huh, Russ? Russ, would you like some more Sleepy Time tea?
You know what? With that, we'll call this a wrap.
We're done. I'm having another cup.
Well, for anybody who thinks fans here across the pond don't get pumped up for football, think again. With the sea of NFL jerseys making their way into historic Wembley Stadium, it was clear that this game wasn't just about the Giants and Dolphins, it was a showcase for the NFL.
My brother's a Giants fan, so we come to watch the Giants for him. But yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good.
Do you think American football can sell here across the pond?
Definitely, yes, yeah.
American football's picking up here. We've got the British League, Universities League, you know, with the real thing here now as well, all the merchandising, all the stadium going on around. It's going to be big. It's going to be massive.
I tell you something, there's one thing I love more than anything. It's seeing the Pack win. And I will be there when we win the Super Bowl.
Where you from?
London.
You're from London?
Yeah.
Big American football fan?
Big American football fan.
Do you think it will sell here across the pond?
I think it will, yeah, and there's a lot of publicity this week, so I think it'll really kick off, and people's talking about it that had never mentioned it before, so I think it's a big deal this time.
And you're a big Giants fan, I gather?
Not really. I like all the team. So, and
yeah.
I need to choose one. You choose Dolphins, so I choose Giants.
But make no mistake about it, the Giants had themselves a contingent of supporters for this international affair.
Yo, Giants, baby. All the way to London, international. What's up? Giants! Go Big Blue! Big Blue!
Go Big Blue! Go G-Man! Long trip to come in the rain.
It sure is, but you know, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. You know, when I saw this game on the schedule last year, I immediately booked the flight. I had to come over to see the Giants.
What would a football game be without a tailgate? I think I'll try some of your chili.
Very good. Excellent choice. Let me know.
So I guess we can call this American chili, huh?
American chili.
It's working. It's working big. Woo! It's working big time. I need something to drink. Ooh, that was hot stuff.
Still to come on Giants Go to London. Brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
They won the game, but did the NFL win over its own players with their European experience? We'll get it straight from the Giants coming up next.
You're watching Giants Go to London. Brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
It's the best TV. It's amazingly fast internet service.
It's phone service that lets you call anywhere, anytime.
The Optimum Triple Play. IOTV, Optimum Online, Optimum Voice.
I can watch every sports team in New York in HD.
There's over 200 all-digital channels.
Get IOTV with over 200 all-digital channels and free HD for just $29.95 a month.
It's 5 times faster than phone company DSL.
Now my computer is incredibly fast.
Get Optimum Online, the fastest home internet access, 5 times faster than DSL for just $29.95 a month.
Call waiting, caller ID, voicemail, it's all included with Optimum Voice.
And with Optimum Voice, you can keep your current phone number.
Get Optimum Voice with unlimited calling to the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico with 13 calling features included for just $29.95 a month.
Better TV.
Faster internet.
Unlimited calling.
3 great services, each just $29.95 a month when you get all 3 together. The Optimum Triple Play. Call 1-866-9-OPTIMUM.
Optimum makes it easy. 1 call, 1 bill, 1 simple connection. No surprises.
Just how new is the all-new 2008 Accord? Well, we could tell you about its more powerful, more fuel-efficient engine, or the addition of race-inspired suspension for superior handling. We could also mention that it's been totally redesigned with a larger, more comfortable cabin and all the engineering and safety features you'd expect from Honda. But we think it would be more fun if you discover these things for yourself. The all-new Accord from Honda.
Behold the Angus Third Pounder from McDonald's. A third pound of Angus beef served up fresh and hot, piled high with everything you crave. Sure, you might have room for fries and a drink, but 2 ketchups? Well, that's just plain crazy talk. The Angus Third Pounder. Feast your eyes on that. Taste the Angus Third Pounder for yourself. Get your free sample November 1st through 4th.
Hi, I'm Bill Johnson. Winners everywhere know you've got to be successful in the Heinz Red Zone. Let's take a look. It's late in the game and things look bleak. But a perfect pass in the Heinz Red Zone saves the day.
Insist on thick, rich Heinz tomato ketchup. It's America's favorite and the official ketchup of the New York Giants.
The Heinz Red Zone, where everyone's a winner.
You're watching Giants Go to London, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
All right, welcome back to jolly old England. And after a long 3 days, culminating with their 6th win in a row, the Giants had a chance to reflect a bit today on their historic Big Blue journey before heading back across the pond to home sweet home.
Manning, lots of room in front of him, and he will waltz into the end zone.
Aside from a lackluster game that they managed to win 13-10 on less than ideal field conditions, to a man, the Giants viewed their London experience as a positive one.
Everything else went very smoothly. The fans were great. The crowd was great. The people could have been nicer, and you know, most of it was just like playing a normal game. It's just you're in a different country.
Welcome to Giant London. That's what we call it. It is Wembley, but it has become Giant Stadium London.
It was kind of interesting coming into the stadium as the visitor. No boos, you know. Everyone seemed to welcome both teams in a loud fashion. I can't say enough about the way we've been treated here and the people and the kindness extended to, I heard many players, Brandon Jacobs was one, how, you know, if they were walking down the street and they're not sure where they were going, how the people were very gracious in giving directions on more than one occasion. We were treated very well, whether it was an organized fashion or whether it was just people on the street.
Just the hospitality, the warmth of the people. Like I said, we didn't know what to expect coming in the stadium, but it looked to me like they understood American football. I mean, you can see third downs, everybody's getting up, cheering. It was amazing, that stadium and just the atmosphere there. It really didn't feel like we was out of the States. It felt like we was in a regular, NFL stadium.
We're part of a great game and a great organization, and we're trying to expand it to a broader range. And so if it's good for the league and helping that out, then it's worth doing.
Well, all right, that's a wrap from here in the UK. We hope you enjoyed our look back at the Giants Go to London, presented by Dunkin' Donuts. From here across the pond, I'm Russ Salzberg. See you next time. Cheerio. All lights alive, don't shine when I slow you down and stay.
You want football? Saturday nights. My 9 gets you in the game. At 8, NFL Network Total Access breaks down the week in football. And after My 9 News, Giants Access Blue has your all-access pass to the players and inside the locker room. Tonight on My 9, get in the game.